So my name is Lukno Zoe Discern. Moi, je suis Lukno Zoe Discern. Et puis nous ensemble, ça va faire 1 year and 5 months.
My name is Corey Gail Huckabee, but I will be a Corey Gail Discern soon. So what happened is I told Zoe while we were dating that I would rather have premarital counseling before getting married.
I said, all right, let's do it. Because for me, I was like, I know who I am. I don't need people to tell me who I am. And then when we went at the first one, I was like, oh yeah, yeah, that's deep, I like that. So now we went the second time. After that, I said to her, man, I'm not gonna marry you without premarital counseling.
It's so true.
You remember when I said that?
You did. Oh my gosh.
I said, I'm not gonna marry you without premarital counseling. What? I say, I remember I said like that. I said, you crazy? I'm not marrying you. Watch. And then and then that's how I was like, that's deep. That's really deep because that's something which I didn't know.
I was good at hearing, but I was not good at listening to Zoe. Because I would make an assumption in my own head of what I would hear and then stick with that. And we would bump heads into like, you're not listening to me though. Like you're hearing my words, but you're not listening exactly what I'm saying clearly. So that was something that was tough. And during our relationship, like we started to find ways to be like, oh, okay, so let me not say anything until you're done talking.
There's many things that I didn't understand. Then when I was talking with Crystal and Justin about many stuff, understanding, conversation, have a conversation, and then I started to understand to myself to say something wrong, like they're crazy. And then when I started to talk more with Justin, and then I realized I was like, I really needed premarital counseling because I kind of have a similar background. So on my mind, I say, if today it could get there, I could get there too.
What I did wrong was I run away. I would run away because I felt like that was the only way Zoe was able to hear me. Because we weren't able to communicate well enough, like again from the listen and hearing. I was trying to get his attention to just like listen to me instead of maybe in my assumption feeling like defense from him, that the only way in the beginning we were able to communicate and how I felt he could answer to is when I walk away or do something drastic.
They taught me through this counseling how to deal with my own emotion first. Because I remember Crystal, she said something, it was deep. She said she was expecting something from me. I couldn't get it for myself. So I couldn't give to her. Until today, I still learn is much better, way better than in the beginning. But I learned to deal with my emotion first. Okay, why I'm like that? Why I cannot accept her emotion. And not because I don't want it, is I never had to deal with my own emotion. So how can I deal with her emotion or accept her emotion? I will say premarital counseling, that's really important, because when we think we know ourselves, we don't know ourselves. You think your anger is out of you, but no, you will know when to God. How can I say that? I'm gonna take an example for myself. Until God to finish the work will test the work that he did through you. He will bring you someone like your opposite to get into your nerve, and now you will see what you think you know about you You didn't know, because at this time everything gonna come out, and then now you're gonna say, like me in the beginning, baby, oh, I need premarital counseling.
I highly, truly recommend counseling. I would refer you to Justin and Crystal myself. I can't thank them enough. I can't thank the Lord enough. He went, like he says in his word, above of what we asked. And all I can say is that God is so good, and that he loves you, and he wants the best for you and your marriage, so that it becomes more and more like him. Because it's a blessing, and God gave us and different people gifts, and we need to use those. And just like my gifts are with things in Zoe, theirs are with marriage and making it solid and rock hold so the enemy can't come in. So you have to be able to think of that too. You know, it holds a foundation for everything. Even though it seems little, it's big.